सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नीलाचलनिवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुकं करोति वाचालं पंगुलंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपा तमहं वंदे परमानंद माधवं श्रीगुरुदिनतरिणं श्री चैतन्य। So you all come more closer because you have no sound system here. So today you are going to visit some pastime places of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So I will suggest you start from Shweta-ganga. You tell your guide he is coming, he will come, that brahmachari will come now. You go by auto rickshaw to Shweta-ganga. Start from there. Then from there you can walk few minutes. Shweta-ganga, then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house, then Gambhira, then Siddha Bakul. Then you have to walk another 10-15 minutes. Then you reach at Haridas Thakur Samadhi. Then another 10 minutes you can reach Tota Gopinath. From Tota Gopinath you can take a auto rickshaw and come back here. That will be good route for you to move. So I will start from Shweta-ganga. As I told you yesterday, the Ashtasambhu, Astamahavir, Astamahadevi, they are Panchatirthas. They are very important in Jagannath Puri Dham. So much so, it has been stated to get the full result of taking darshan of Jagannath, one should take bath in these 5 holy places. Panchatirthas are as follows. One is Shweta-ganga. Inside the temple, the Rohini Kunda, then Markandeya Sarovar, Indradumna Sarovar, then there is Mahasagara, Samudra, Panchatirthas. And Shastra says, if you commit sinful activities and come to Puri, you become free from reaction of sinful activities. And if you commit sinful activities in Puri, then you take bath in ocean, you become free from sinful reaction. But that does not mean we commit sinful activities and just come here become free. We should not be encouraged to do. Also Shastra says, what to speak of coming to Puri, if you start your journey from your house, 100 steps you have moved forward, then some, Krishna forbid, some accident, snake bite, something happens, you leave your body, still you become, still you get a result of coming to Puri. You mentally you think, I will go to Puri. And when you enter Puri, of course you get free from sinful reactions. And when you take darshan of Jagannath, interestingly, whatever sinful activities you have committed, you will become free from reaction. And when you go back and commit more sinful activities, still you get free from that reaction also. But that doesn't mean you come here, take darshan, then go commit sinful activities. Oh, I have taken darshan, I can do. That will like naam bole papa buddhi. That will not work in that way. So that is glory of Mahasagara. So I will start from Markandeya Sarovar, already I told you yesterday. And Shweta Ganga is there, very ancient Tirtha from Tritya Yuga. In Tritya Yuga, there is one king called Shweta. He was very devoted to Lord Jagannath. One day, he prepared some foodstuffs and brought to offer to Jagannath. When he came, then he saw the demigods have also brought nice celestial foodstuffs to offer to Jagannath. So by seeing all those foods, the king thought, wow, now from heaven all these foods have come. So will Jagannath take my food? Earthly, they are nowhere near to all these celestial foods. Thinking like this, he was thinking Jagannath will not accept my food. And when he was coming out of the temple, for some reason he looked back, then he saw Jagannath is eating not celestial foods, food offered by him. His bhakti was so strong, so Jagannath did not care celestial food. Because Jagannath, he does not eat food, he eats your prema, your bhakti. How nice cooked food you are offering with golden plates, that does not matter to Bhagavan. Simple things, you have a lot of devotion, that matters to the Bhagavan. So then Lord Jagannath told, you are my great devotee. So you make a pond here. So this pond name will be after your name, it will be called Shweta Ganga. There you install deity called Shweta Madhava. There is two deity, you will see Shweta Madhava and Matsya Madhava. Shweta Madhava, Lord said, because you are my devotee, so your name will be first. My name will be after your name. So Shweta Madhava and Matsya Madhava. And also, I have heard my childhood time that water of that pond becomes white. Shweta means white. For few moments, once a year, specific muhurta, it becomes white. And that Ganga has connection to the Ganga river also. It has been observed when the water level of Ganga rises there, and here also water level rises. It has connection to Ganga. I will tell you two pastimes in this regard. One very ancient pastime and one recent pastimes. So at one time, one Panda you know, pujaris. Very early morning he entered into Shweta Ganga for deep taking bath. So he entered Shweta Ganga. Then when he came out of the water, then he was surprised to see he is no more in Shweta Ganga. He is standing on the bank of Ganga river. He is completely could not know what is going on. Then immediately he saw one lady approaching, and the lady said that I want to marry you. He is more bewildered. What is happening? Puri Pandas cannot marry any girls outside Puri. So if anybody will marry outside Puri, then they have no, they are not eligible to do seva to Jagannath. Then he said, no, I can marry you because I am Jagannath Pujari. Then this lady, this girl said, no, I am also Jagannath Bhakta. I wanted very much to serve Jagannath. Jagannath came to me in my dream and told, tomorrow morning you go to bank of Ganga. Whomever you see first, you should accept him as your husband, then you will get opportunity to serve me. So you must marry me. So very reluctantly, this Panda, he married, stayed 1 or 2 days, few days. Then one day he was lamenting, "Oh Jagannath, what offense I have committed, that you kicked me out of Puri. Now I am deprived of your service." He was lamenting. Then one day he came to take bath in Ganga. So entered into Ganga, dipped into Ganga, and came out. He was surprised he is back in Ganga here. So very happy, back to Puri. But he did not reveal what happened in between, because he is afraid of he will lose his service. Then he continued his service. So after a few years, one day after doing Seva to Jagannath, he is coming out of the temple. At one staircase he saw that lady is coming. And lady ran to him, "Oh, my husband, Dandavat." Then this Pujari recognized. "Hey, what husband? You are not my wife. Get lost." "What? Don't you remember you married me on the bank of Ganga? And here is your son. I have brought your son also. His son looks like him. Your son, he is your son." But he is not ready to accept. He is afraid of he will lose his service. But this news reached to the king. Then king called this Panda. Panda said, No, I did not marry anybody. Then he called this lady. The lady said, "I can tell you the truth, but if I tell the truth, my husband will lose his service." Then king said, No, you tell the truth, your husband will not lose the service. Then he revealed everything, what happened, how Jagannath came in his dream, how he married, this, that. But after that also this fellow did not agree. Then that lady, she took out from her bag the ring and uttari, chadar, this Panda has left there. Then he showed to king, "This is the proof." Then Panda what can do? He has to accept. Then he married to that lady. So when I read this, it's very strange, taking bath here, coming there. Then I came to know that family tradition is still there. Family is still there. There are 36 nijog, there are 36 groups of people that are engaged in serving Jagannath. At least 5,000 people are engaged in serving Jagannath. In Jagannath temple, each service is allocated. Somebody will do offer, somebody will clean the place, someone else will cook, somebody will carry, all details are there. So 36 groups are there. But now this son, what seva he will get? Because he took birth in the womb of another girl. So that's why in the temple, 37th nijog or group was added. These children belong to that group. That is called Sabata nijog. And there they can do puja to these deities, Shatamadhava, Matsyamadhava, and some deities in outer courtyard of Jagannath temple. They have no authority to do Seva puja, inner courtyards, so outer courtyards. So that tradition is still continuing. So that gave me faith, truth is there. So this happened thousands of years ago. But 500 years ago also, one lady called Sachi Devi, not Mahapurush mother, another from Bangladesh. She was the daughter of a very rich person, and but she was very renounced in nature. She left everything, went to Vrindavan. She took initiation from Haridas, some other Haridas. Very renounced. Then her guru told her, "You go to Puri. There you stay in Puri. Never leave Puri. Stay there." So following her guru's order, she came. Sachi Devi came. She was staying on the bank of the Ganga. She was very good speaker. She used to give Bhagavatam class many learned and scholarly persons would come, king would come to listen also, to listen her class. Then at one time there was a tithi for Baruni Snan. Baruni Ganga Snan, special tithi, comes after many, many years. So she developed a great desire to go to Ganga to take bath on that Baruni Snan day. But Guru's order that you can't leave Puri Dham. So then she was lamenting what to do. I want to go take a bath in the Ganga. The Guru's order is like this. The Lord came in her dream and said, no problem, you take bath here, the Shweta Ganga, you will get the same result of taking bath, Baruni Snan, the real Ganga. So believing on that, midnight, that Muhurta, then she went and entered the Shweta Ganga. Then when he came out of Shweta Ganga, then she found she's on the bank of real Ganga and thousands of people are there taking bath, so much noise coming, this, that. Then what happened? So much noise was there. She could hear, she could see. But the night time, the security people, temple security guards, they could hear too much noise coming from inside the temple. So then immediately they informed the king, what is happening from temple, why so much noise is coming? Then king ordered, you open the door and check what is happening. When they opened the door, then they found Sachi Devi sitting there. Then everybody thought, oh, this lady, daytime showing she is great devotee, night time he is coming and stealing. They thought she came inside to steal ornaments of Jagannath. They arrested her immediately and put her into prison house. They put her in prison house. Then Jagannath came in dream to king and said, you did big offense to her. Actually, she did not come to steal ornaments from me. She went to take bath in Shweta Ganga. Shweta Ganga is connected to Ganga river. So reached there. And Ganga river comes from my lotus feet. And through that she has come here to my lotus feet. Not that she came for stealing my ornaments. You committed big offense. So all of you, tomorrow morning go and fall at her feet and take initiation from her. Then you become free from offense. Because if you commit aparad to Vaishnavas, you get Vaishnava aparad. But spiritual masters never takes offense. If spiritual master take offense, then that personality has no hope, because Krishna will not excuse. Krishna rushta hale Guru rakhibare pare. Guru rushta hale Krishna rakhibare nare. If Krishna becomes angry, Guru can protect you. If Guru becomes angry, Krishna cannot protect you. So that's why spiritual master always tries his best not to become dissatisfied, angry or curse his disciples, because then he is hopeless. There is no hope for that living entity. So being merciful, so that you committed this offense, you go take initiation. So next day all Puri Pandas and king, they came to Sachi Devi and asked, please forgive us, give us initiation. And Sachi Devi said, no, you are Jagannath Sevak, I cannot give you initiation. I can give initiation to king. So give initiation to king, but one group of Jagannath Sevak, they become her disciple. They still continuing that family. So from that day, her name was given Ganga Mata. Okay. So on the bank of Shweta Ganga, the Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house, that is called Ganga Mata Mat. Her Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya used to live there. Nice pastimes took place there. You must have read in Chaitanya Charitamrita how Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya spoke for 7 days on Vedanta to Mahaprabhu. When Mahaprabhu, after taking sannyas, he came to Jagannath Puri with 4 devotees, Nityananda Prabhu, Jagadananda Prabhu, Damodar Pandit, who else? One more, 4 devotees. And Mahaprabhu first came to Jagannath temple by seeing Jagannath. he becomes so attracted. Actually, Mahaprabhu, when he comes to temple, he does not see Jagannath form as we see. He sees Shyamasundar form. Because Jagannath gives darshan to his devotees according to their bhava. When Ganesha Bhakta came on Snan Purnima day, he saw the Ganesh form of Jagannath. When Ramachandra Bhakta came, he saw Ramachandra form of Jagannath. The Mahaprabhu was Krishna Bhakta, so he appeared as Shyamasundar form. So Mahaprabhu was so attracted, he ran, tried to climb and embrace, and fell fainted. And all the pandas, they got very upset, they want to beat him. Fortunately, Saram Bhattacharya, he is Raj Pandit, he was there. Then when he saw Mahaprabhu, he realized that this is not an ordinary person. This kind of symptoms I don't see in ordinary person. Then immediately picked him up, took him to this house, that he will go to Sarva Bhattacharya's house. For 2 months Mahaprabhu stayed there. Then from there he went to South India. In these 2 months, this is Saram Bhattacharya, he was Mayavadi, follower of Shankaracharya. And he told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that you are a young boy, you should learn Vedanta, otherwise how will you maintain your sannyas life? Mahaprabhu said, yes, yes, please tell me Vedanta. Then 7 days he spoke Vedanta. Mahaprabhu listening. What is happening? What is wrong with you? You are understanding or not understanding? I am talking to 7 days. You are not opening your mouth. Then Mahaprabhu said, yes, I am understanding all the Vedanta, the verses you are saying I am understanding, but all the explanation you are giving, I don't understand anything. Why? They are not correct. He became very surprised. How? My explanation is not correct? Then Mahaprabhu explained to him. Then he completely got fused. Then Mahaprabhu showed him Sadabhuj Rup. You will see that spot also, where Mahaprabhu showed Sadabhuj form to Sarva Bhattacharya. And you will see the Radha Rasikra deity there. That is a very interesting deity, very beautiful deity. The deity is before, they were worshipped by a Brahman in Jaipur. The deity came in dream to this Brahman and told him that you have served him very nicely, I am very pleased with you, but now I am to take service from Ganga Mata. You take me to Puri and give me to Ganga Mata, Sachi Devi. He walked from there to Puri, then brought to Ganga Mata, please you take care of these deities. And Ganga Mata saw the deity so beautiful. She says, this deity, how can I take care of the deity? I am a beggar, I have nothing here. This deity should be worshipped by some king very luxuriously. So she was not ready to accept. Then this Brahman, in dream the deity came, told him, if you don't take me to Puri, then your whole family will be killed, will die. He got very scared. So what he did, he left Radha Rasik Rai, this Tulsi garden, in Tulsi garden, and went back to Jaipur. So next day, then Ganga Mata realized, and she found this deity from Tulsi garden. The same deity will take darshan, called Radha Rasik Rai. Saram Bhattacharya's house also very, very important. The Mahaprabhu spent good amount of time there. Mahaprabhu converted Saram Bhattacharya Mayavadi to devout bhakta. Then also other pastimes took place. Mahaprabhu one day went to eat. Time to me, he takes prasad. Saram Bhattacharya has a daughter Sati, and her husband is Amog. He was a character. The character, he started to criticize Mahaprabhu. What kind of sannyasi are you? You are eating so much, something like that. Sarvabhattacha became very angry upon him. So nice pastimes are there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So that covers Shetaganga and Sarvabhattacha's house. From there, you come to Gambhira. I told you briefly about Gambhira. Gambhira, two main things you will see there. One is Radha-Radhakanta deity temple, and another is where Mahaprabhu is staying. Radha-Radhakanta deity also is very ancient deity. Initially, these deities were worshipped in South India. So there is nice pastimes, Kanchi Abhijan. In my book, Sri Jagannath book, you can read the whole pastime. That how King Purushottam Dev and Kanchipuram king, their big battle. Then Kanchipuram king, how he has defeated, because Jagannath Baladev personally went to fight for Puri king. They had a condition. The condition was, if Puri king will be defeated, then he has to give Jagannath deity to Kanchipura king, who was a great devotee of Ganesh. He was worshipping big Ganesh. And Jagannath has to go sit behind Ganesh. And if he will be defeated, then Ganesh, he has to offer Ganesh, will sit behind Jagannath. So first time Puri king was defeated, and second time Jagannath Baladev personally went to fight. Then he was defeated. Very beautiful story, you should read that story. Then Ganesh was given. That Ganesh is still sitting in Puri temple. The next time you visit Puri temple, Jagannath main Garbhagriha, behind it there is Sakshi Gopal temple, there is a big Ganesh temple called Kanchi Ganesh written. Puri people tell Bhanda Ganesh, Bhanda, because he did not help his devotee. He was busy with something else, Bhanda Ganesh. So that deity was brought from there. Sakshi Gopal deity was also brought from there. But after Sakshi Gopal comes, the food they offer to Jagannath, they found every laddu is not on the plate. Then Jagannath told, where you got this Gopal? Kick him out from here, he is eating all my laddu. So that's why he was taken away from this temple, now 15 kilometers away there. Same thing happened, it is mentioned in the book, that this Radhakanta deity were placed on the way where they carry the cooked food to the Bhogamandap. So by the time we reach Bhogamandap, all special items disappears. Then Lord told the king in dream that he must remove this deity, otherwise he is eating all my nice foodstuffs. Then he contacted his guru, Rajguru, as Kashi Mishra. And what to do? Then Kashi Mishra said, okay, you give me this deity, I will worship. So since then, he was worshipped there in Gambhira. And Mahaprabhu came, he personally did archana to that deity also. Then other deities were added in due course of time. Radhakanta deity is very, very special. Before that Garbhagriha, when you go, you should see there is one small murti of Gopal Guru. I don't know if you know Gopal Guru. He is a very special personality, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime. Mahaprabhu used to love him very much, the Gopal. His name is Makaradhwaja, some other name, but out of affection, Mahaprabhu used to call him Gopal. Gopal. Then he became Gopal Guru. Why he became Gopal Guru? Mahaprabhu told he is Gopal Guru because some Vaishnavas, they go for nature call. Some people say Mahaprabhu, some other Vaishnavas go for nature call. There is no attached bathroom that time. They go to the field. And Gopal carries water pot. So when that Vaishnava was attending nature call, and Gopal could see his face. So he was keeping his tongue biting like this. So after attending nature call, when Vaishnava came back, so Gopal asked, Prabhu, why you are keeping a tongue biting like this? Then that Prabhu said, you see, I am always chanting, because so much habituated I can't stop chanting. But when I am attending nature call, isn't it a good time for chanting? So I am trying to stop, but it's not stopping. That's why I am biting my tongue, so that I will not chant. See the difference? You are struggling how to chant, and struggling how to stop chanting. Then Gopal heard this. And Gopal said, oh Prabhu, you are not chanting during a nature call. What if that time you lose your life? You die. You will be deprived. That means Kirtana Sadahari. Chanting holy name does not consider good place, good time, bad time, good man, bad man. No. Chanting holy name, Desakala Patra, no bichar. When Mahaprabhu came to know this, then he said, oh, he's small boy, but he is the Guru, become Gopal Guru. Okay. Then Kasi Mishra, he gave this whole property to Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is staying after Mahaprabhu leave. Bakreshwar Pandit, he became Mahanta of that place. After Bakreshwar Pandit, then Gopal Guru became Mahanta. After Gopal Guru, then Dhyan Chand Goswami became Mahanta. Few generations passed. Then there is a notorious king of Puri. Then he sent people to Dhyan Chand Goswami. Oh, then in meantime, Gopal Guru left body. Gopal Guru was put into Samadhi. And when Gopal Guru left body, then king sent people to Dhyan Chand that you have to vacate this place, because legally you are not owner. Because Kasi Mishra never gave ownership to Mahaprabhu, just staying there. So vacate this place. Then Dhyan Chand Goswami became very worried. Now my Gurudev left body, now I am going to be deprived of serving the deities. He was lamenting, crying and crying and crying. So one day, one person came from Vrindavan. Then he said, oh, I saw your Gurudev in Vrindavan. Under Advaita Vata, he is chanting his rounds. Then Dhyan said, you saw my Guru in Vrindavan? How? He left body, we put his body in Samadhi. No, I saw he is there. So immediately Dhyan Chand started walking to Vrindavan. Then went to Vrindavan, then he saw his Gurudev chanting under the Advaita Vata. Then offered obeisance, oh Gurudev, you are sitting here, big problem over there. The king saying, this is not my property. You please come and give witness, tell to the king that you have given me this property. Then Gopal Guru said, no, I will not go back, I will stay in Vrindavan. You go. On this courtyard of Gambhira, there is a neem tree. Out of that neem tree, you make my deity, I will give witness, the deity form. Then he came back, he made the deity gave witness to the king. So same deity, you will take darshan. Until today, in Gambhira, the deity will do archana, puja, everything. When they offer bhoga to deities, they will take this murti of Gopal Guru and put there. Archana time, offering time, till today, Gopal Guru doing seva there. And of course, in Gambhira, many other pastimes took place. How Mahaprabhu met different personalities. One small pastimes, other pastimes you can read in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Once Mahaprabhu took prasad and he was lying in front of his room. His room is very unique, not like your apartment, having bedroom, living room, kitchen room. His room is maximum 8 feet by 8 feet. You have seen? None of you seen? Really? That you will go see. That room you will see today, it was not like that when Mahaprabhu was staying. Now it is nice marble and everything. When Mahaprabhu was staying, there is a hole, mud. Mahaprabhu stayed there. He is long, 7 feet wide person. Was staying there. And one door was there. Now they have made a window, you can see through the window. That is the place where you can see Mahaprabhu's wooden paduka, wooden shoe, and his kamandala, his quilt, they are all kept there. You will see one lamp since Mahaprabhu's time, that Akhanda Deepa is still there also. So Mahaprabhu, you spend some time, chant 1 or 2 rounds there. It's very nice, very auspicious place. 18 years constantly staying. You see, Navadip, Mayapur, but there is dispute on Mayapur because after Mahaprabhu leave body, the whole Mayapur went into Ganga. Then again discovered by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. But here you find the original place, no dispute. Original thing, the place, the room he stayed, the wall he was scratching his face when he feels separation, want to get out of this room. All the same place, everything same, you will find here in Jagannath Puri Dham. So one day Mahaprabhu, after taking prasadam, he was lying in front of the door. Then Govinda, his servant, Sebak, was his god brother. But his Guru Maharaj, Ishwarapuri, sent Govinda to serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Govinda came to serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I cannot take your service because you are my god brother. When god brother, I can't do that. And Govinda said, but your Guru has instructed me to serve you, so you have to follow your Guru, Ishwarapuri. Then Mahaprabhu accepted him. So Govinda told Mahaprabhu, you please move little bit, so I will go inside to massage you. Mahaprabhu, I am too tired, I can't move my body, I ate too much, too tired. Little bit move. Mahaprabhu did not listen. Then took massage his body. So Govinda, Mahaprabhu went to sleep. So Govinda covered his body on a cloth, then he crossed his body other side, then massaging. He's massaging for a long time. When Mahaprabhu woke up, he saw Govinda is massaging his body. So long time passed. Then Govinda, what are you doing here? So much time I am massaging. So long time. Yes, because I can't, you are sleeping, and I can't cross you. But then how did you come this side? Yeah, I put a cloth and crossed your body. The same way you could have put a cloth and cross me, go out. Then he said, no, for your service, I can commit some offense. But for my pleasure, I cannot do that. Mahaprabhu's every activity, Mahaprabhu and his devotees, every activity is something to learn. That's why it is stated, Mahaprabhu came for teaching, apane acharya dharma jivere sikhaye. He is Krishna himself, but he came to teach us Krishna bhakti by his own behavior. Every activities, every teachings of Mahaprabhu and all his devotees is something to learn. If we do not read Veda, Vedanta, Upanishad, Gita, Bhagavad, anything, just read Chaitanya Charitamrita, sufficient. Everything, that is the difference. Krishna spoke, but when he came as Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he performed. Krishna said, Sarvadharman Parityaja Mamakam Saranam Braja. But how to do that? Krishna showed us by coming in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So like this, many sweet pastime, you must read Chaitanya Charitamrita. Very interesting. Try your best not to live this human life by not reading Chaitanya Charitamrita. Make sure before you leave your body, you read Chaitanya Charitamrita. It's such an interesting book. You will really find very great pleasure, so much knowledge, so much ecstasy, so much. The perfection of all knowledge, learnings is Chaitanya Charitamrita. So that is Gambhira, briefly I explained to you. Prasad will come 8 o'clock. Okay, until they come, we can discuss. Then from Gambhira, you go to Siddha Bakul. Siddha Bakul place is the place where Haridas Thakur was given that place. As you know, Haridas Thakur came from Muslim background. But Haridas Thakur, he was Brahma. Haridas Thakur, combination of Brahma and Prahlad Maharaj. But he appeared, Brahma has begged these blessings. In Navadip, when you go to Navadip, you will hear all these pastimes. Why Brahma has to come as Haridas Thakur? When Haridas Thakur came, out of humility, he kept himself out of the temple. He did not go to temple. What to speak of going to temple? He did not go near the temple to make sure that by mistake Jagannath Pujari may touch his body or his shadow will fall on their body. They will become contaminated. He is so humble. He is a Namacharya. But he moved. He was not doing natak. But he is feeling. The feeling, the result of chanting holy name 300,000 times is that you feel yourself very low. That will give you the feelings. More we chant perfectly, more we chant imperfectly, more we will feel how great I am. More we chant very perfectly, more we feel how small I am, how low I am. But material world, nobody wants to become low, everyone wants to be high, right? High. So that's why devotees are not appreciated by outside people. Especially when we say Gopi Bhartu Pada Kamal Das Dasanu Dasam, I'm servant of the servant. Some people they criticize us. So this mood, our community or country is destroyed. They criticize Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that the Puri king Prataparudra is a great king and he has expanded his empire so much, and the Chaitanya came and took away the sword from his hand and gave him Kartal. So that's why Orissa was lost. The historians they accuse a lot, and that is very common, that is natural also. Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, for learned people what is day, foolish people that is night. And foolish people what is day, learned people they enjoy with that. It's like that. So this is not abnormal that they don't understand these things. So when Haridas Thakur came, so he was given this place. That time Mahaprabhu told, okay, you don't go to the temple, but you take darshan of Neela Chakra. During my childhood time also I have seen from there Neela Chakra is visible, but now they have built big buildings, so you can't see. Because you see Neela Chakra, you get the same result of seeing Lord Jagannath. I was telling you yesterday about Tapasya Hanuman. One time, this Sudarshan Chakra became a little proud that I am so great devotee of Jagannath, so powerful, I am giving protection to Jagannath. You see, Jagannath is Patita Pavana. He will deliver, doesn't matter how fallen, how sinful you are, he will deliver you. But Jagannath is very allergic to pride. Pride he cannot tolerate. That's why his another name is Garbha Ganjan. Patita Pavana, but Garbha Ganjan. He smashes the pride of people. Then Jagannath realized that I am Garbha Ganjan, I smashes everybody's pride and so close to me, he is so proud, I have to give him a lesson. He told, he thinks I am so big, so powerful. Okay. So Jagannath told Sudarshan, you please go, there is an island in South Sea, one my great devotee, very powerful and greatest devotee, doing tapasya, call him. And Sudarshan, great devotee, powerful, more powerful than me. Who is that? He is Hanuman, you call him. And Sudarshan went to that island and Hanuman was doing tapasya. Then Sudarshan said, the Lord Jagannath wants to meet you, please come. Then Hanuman was preparing to come. But Sudarshan, he moves the speed of mind. He came fast to Puri, and by the time Hanuman came, then he wanted to enter into the temple. So one chakra is moving, not allowing him to go inside. Then he would north gate, one more chakra is moving, western gate, all get one chakra, doesn't allow inside. And inside the temple, on the altar, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra sitting, and Sudarshan personification, personal sitting. And Sudarshan is thinking, let me see how powerful he is. Because he is guarding, no, he will not allow him to come inside. Then Hanuman came, every-get the chakra, what he will do? He prayed, Jagannath, you called me, but what can I do? Then Jagannath's mercy, he manifested 4 new arms. And he captured this chakra in his hand, holding 4 chakra in his hand. So he entered into the temple. And inside the temple, Sudarshan is thinking, let me see how he can come. But after some time he saw, he was surprised to see that Hanuman is entered with 4 chakras. Then Jagannath looked at him. Now you see how powerful you are. Hanuman is carrying 4 like you, like a toy. So in this way, he went to smash. Actually, Sudarshan is great devotee, but through his devotee, he want to teach us. No, doesn't matter who are you, don't become very proud. No, don't become proud. Then Jagannath told that you have committed big offense. You do not allow my devotee. Curse you, because you are in a disc form in my hand. You are so proud. From today, you become a pillar, no disc form. And instead of my right hand side, you sit on my left side. The Sudarshan felt very sad. Oh my Lord, I am your devotee. You cursed me. Then Lord said, okay, I will give a boon. The boon is, whoever will come inside the temple, take my darshan. By taking my darshan, whatever result he will derive, you will remain in a pillar form on my altar, but on top of my temple, there you will be a Nila Chakra. Nila Chakra. So whoever will take your darshan there, they will get the same result if he comes inside and take my darshan. So in this way it is believed, you get the same result by taking Nila Chakra if you take darshan of Jagannath. When Mahaprabhu first came, first time, 5 kilometers far, he saw the Nila Chakra. But he saw Nila Chakra, he saw Bala Mukunda there. There are other stories, other devotees who are not allowed inside the temple, how they see Jagannath, Nila Chakra. So Mahaprabhu told that that Tapasya Hanuman is sitting there also now. If you go, you will check on the north gate. So Mahaprabhu told, you stay here and take darshan of Nila Chakra. So that place also very important, because Haridas Thakur was not allowed to go inside to take darshan of Jagannath, but Jagannath personally, every day in the form of Gaurang Mahaprabhu used to come to give darshan to Haridas Thakur. Every day, he will come to meet Haridas Thakur. And that place is very holy place, because not only Haridas Thakur chanting 300,000 times holy name, sitting and chanting there. How powerful would be that place. Under Rupa Sanatan comes, Rupa Sanatan, they are from Brahman family, from Karnataka. There happened some family fighting, they moved here. Then they are serving the Muslim king, so they changed their name to Dabir Khas and Sakkar Malik. They are almost like Muslim. So they considered themselves very low. So they did not go. And Mahaprabhu used to gave him that place also. They would stay with Haridas. Many sweet pastimes took place with Rupa Goswami when Sanatana Goswami first came and met. Sanatana Goswami first came and stayed Haridas Thakur Haridas place. That day morning, after taking darshan of Jagannath, when Mahaprabhu came, then Sanatan was offering obeisances. Then Haridas told Mahaprabhu Sanatana has come offering obeisances. When Mahaprabhu heard Sanatana has come, he was in ecstasy. So Mahaprabhu ran to embrace Sanatana Goswami in that place. And Sanatana Goswami ran away. He said, no, 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 don't touch my body. Because he was walking through forest for many days, drinking all kinds of water, all over his body, ulcers, pus, blood coming. So my body is contaminated. But Mahaprabhu, by force, he grabbed him. He said, oh Mahaprabhu, you will become contaminated. Mahaprabhu said, if your blood and pus will touch me, I will become purified. Whole world will be purified. Mahaprabhu is so expert glorifying others. You can't find anybody else glorifying his devotees and glorifying his non-devotee also. All these Mayavadi, he went to Prakasananda Saraswati, then Keshav Kashmir, Saram Bhattacharya. When he goes to meet somebody, he presents himself, I am a number one fool, I am your servant, I don't know anything, you are so great, so scholarly, please tell me something. He will present, he will listen very peacefully also. And at the end, he will give very good medicine to them. So that is his way. He was not boosting himself at the beginning, like us. We go there, we think we know so much. He was very careful. All big, learned, scholarly personalities, he very humbly will present. And so politely he will put forward his views, and others are confused. Then they surrender. That is his way. I have observed that how he used to deal with people. Devotee is not very unique. Mahaprabhu's behavior is very special, very unique. So then Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami also came there. Rupa Goswami also came. Rupa Goswami wrote the book Vidagdha Madhav, Lalit Madhav. Some incidents took place there. Mahaprabhu in Rath Yatra, he was chanting one verse. Ja Kaumarahara sa eva barasta vahi cha chaitrakshava, big verse, I forgot. So nobody could listen, so much noise was happening, kirtan, this, that. The next day, like every day, Mahaprabhu came to meet Haridas Thakur. That day nobody was there, they had gone to take sea bath. So Mahaprabhu was waiting for them and walking on the veranda. Then Mahaprabhu saw something stuck to the roof, thatched house. Then he took on palm leaf. Then he saw very beautiful handwriting. Rupa Goswami handwriting, so beautiful. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami saying, is like a chain of pearls. It's so beautiful. Rupa Goswami was so scholarly in Sanskrit. Once Lokanath Swami Maharaj was presenting at a GBC meeting. So interesting. The verse he composed, 20 letters. If you read from here to the end, that gives one meaning. And from the end, you read this side, gives another meaning. One, you read from here, Krishna Lila. Same line, you read from here, Ram Lila. And so many ways. How is out of the world? That's why till today, in our university in Bengal and Odisha, they all read Rupa Goswami, Jiva Goswami's books, Chaitanya Charitamrita. They do PhD. That kind of scholarly personalities, they were like that. But how humble they became. Mahaprabhu made them so humble. All rich people, scholarly people. That's when Gaudiya Math Maharaj was telling, Mahaprabhu made all the rich people, he made them beggar. And Swami Maharaj, Prabhupada they call Swami Maharaj. The Swami Maharaj came, all the beggars he make very rich people. So then he read that verse. So he read that verse. The Rupa Goswami has composed. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was reading a verse, reciting a verse. That verse says, Ja Kaumarahara sa Bharasta Bhai Chaitrakshapa. One girl has married one boy. After marriage, she is saying that I am that same girl that who met this boy on a moonlit night, beautiful breeze was blowing the bank of Yamuna under Kadamba tree. I married the same boy today, but Reba Radhasi Batasi Tarutale Cheta Samutkantati. My mind is there on the bank of Reba river, not Jamuna, Reba river. I want to meet that boy, not this boy after marriage. You don't. And Rupa Goswami, in that line, he composed a verse. Radharan is saying that in Kurukshetra I meet Krishna, but my mind is there on the bank of Jamuna. I want you there. So Mahaprabhu read that. He was very surprised. Then after taking bath, when Rupa Goswami came back, so Mahaprabhu went and slapped him. Said, how did you steal my idea? How you got this idea? Then put him on his lap. Then asked, how did you know? Then he asked, Swarup Damodar was there. Swarup, how did you understand my mind and compose this verse? And Swarup said, how can you understand his mind unless you have made him to understand? So that was the deep relationship. That is the understanding. And what kind of elevated personalities these were. And how fortunate we are because of Srila Prabhupada. We are coming in contact with the teachings of these great personalities. So like this, many other sweet pastimes took place. And one important thing happened, that you go to Siddha Bakul, there is a Bakul tree. So Haridas Thakur used to stay there. Mahaprabhu used to go visit Jagannath every day. And Datun, toothbrush, that they offer toothbrush to Jagannath. Jagannath, they treat him like an ordinary human, ordinary special human being. Jagannath will wake up, wear a gamcha, go to bathroom. Then they will brush with the toothbrush, they will brush. His tongue cleaner also, they will clean his tongue. And they do shaving his beard also once a week. They call banak lagi. And they put a mirror and the reflection will be there, then bath also. So that day, Mahaprabhu brought one toothbrush like this. Then he put it to ground. Then the toothbrush manifested a nice tree to give shade to Haridas Thakur. So Haridas Thakur was doing bhajan. During Haridas times or after Haridas times? After Haridas time, I think. Then king had some emergency, they need some wood for chariot Rath festival. Then king ordered, you go cut that tree, we need it very urgently. People came, okay, tomorrow we will cut this tree because we need. But the Sadhu Babas who listens to them, they say, no, Haridas Thakur were chanting 300,000 holy names, the Siddha, perfect tree, how can you cut? But they did not care, no, tomorrow we are coming to cut. Then all the Vaishnavas are lamenting. The next day morning, when the people they came to cut the tree, then they found the tree inside is hollow, nothing is there. They wanted the wood, but wood is not there, only bark is there. So today you go, you will see that tree, only bark is there. The tree is more bigger when during storm, sometimes some branch fell down. That is called, that's it's called Siddha Bakul. That Siddha Bakul will darshan. So many other pastimes took place there. Then you go on the way, there is Uddhav Chaura, but that inside that boy may not know, he will not go. You go to, from there you can go to Haridas Thakur Samadhi. And Haridas Thakur, when he was staying in Siddha Bakul, he had 3 desires, So Mahaprabhu went to him, Haridas, everything is okay with you? Yes, everything is okay with my mind is not good. Why not your mind is good? Because I cannot complete my rounds. And Mahaprabhu said, you are now perfect Siddha Purusha. You don't become attached to your rounds. Uh, so then he said, Mahaprabhu, I have some desire you have to fulfill. What is the desire? So I want to leave my body. Haridas Thakur understood that Mahaprabhu is going to leave the planet very soon. Then he said, I don't want to see your departure. It will be unbearable. So before you leave, I want to leave. Do you bless me? At the time of my death, 3 things I want. To hold your lotus feet on my chest, chant Sri Krishna Chaitanya, and looking up in your lotus face, I'll leave my body. So Mahaprabhu said, you are such a great devotee, Krishna will be forced to fulfill your desire. So that's it. One day Mahaprabhu came, sitting on veranda, Haridas Thakur lying, and Haridas Thakur picked up Mahaprabhu's lotus feet, put on his chest, then looking at his beautiful face, chant Sri Krishna Chaitanya, left body. That is departure, nirjan. That's like Bhishma Dev. One will. The pure devotees, they leave body by their own will. They find a suitable time to leave their body. Then Mahaprabhu personally picked up his body with kirtan, brought him to this sea beach. Then they dug on the sand, made a hole, and they washed Haridas Thakur's body. And Mahaprabhu declared, from today up to now, the Samudra was Tirtha. From today, it is transformed to Mahatirtha. Then Mahaprabhu put salt, sand, covered this place. Mahaprabhu went personally to Ananda Bazar to beg Mahaprasad and arrange a big feast prasad for all the devotees. So after that, Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu and Advaita Acharya used to go, 3 of them, because Namacharya was chanting 300,000 holy name. These 3 of them would go and chant the rounds there also. That's why you will see the exact place where the Samadhi, Haridas Thakur was put into Samadhi. And Mahaprabhu said, all those, they participated on this departure of Haridas Thakur pastime. All those, they put salt and sand into Samadhi. All those, they took Mahaprasad today, they will all become delivered from this material world. And that important place is there. It's a very important place for all Gaudiya Vaishnavas. And if you have time, then on the road, there is Bhakti Kuti also there, belongs to ISKCON. You take darshan of Radha Giridhari. That is the place of Bhajan Kutir of Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He was district magistrate that time, He did bhajan there, and he wrote that I will do my bhajan, chant my rounds here, and by the power of my chanting, the holy name will spread all over the world. So now today, the holy name is spreading all over the world because of that place where Bhaktivinoda Thakur was chanting his rounds. So that place was occupied by others. So interestingly, the whole Orissa belongs to Orissa government, but that piece of land is not belongs to Orissa government. That piece of land belongs to West Bengal government. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he has made a will and he has offered to West Bengal government with a will in future. Government will give this land to some people who are the real inherited of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That time, 100 years before. Then it was lying like that. So all the caretakers had occupied, made one house, very dirty place. Then when one day Guru Maharaj saw one advertisement, Srila Jayapataka Maharaj, the West Bengal government has put an advertisement, this land is there. If anybody claims he is in the line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, please come forward and take care of this land. And Guru Maharaj told another devotee, Satadhanya Prabhu, please go, try to get this land. And all Gaudiya people, they also came. So there's big argument and fight now. No. The government said in lease, for a year you have to pay 5,000. Whoever will give the highest amount, that group will get. So they said five, we said 7, they said 9, increasing. That time is 40, 50 years before. We went up to 25,000 rupees. Then Gaudiya Math people got disgusted, then they left. Then we got the possession of the land. So then I told Guru Maharaj, 25,000 rupees every year we have to give this. No? Guru Maharaj told me, I remember, he told me, now 25,000 rupees is very big, but after 20 years, 50 years, it is insignificant. Now I realize that. Now 25,000 for whole year is nothing. But land is under her possession now. That place, when you enter the gate, the small marble plaque is there. It is written, one sloka is written there from the old house. But unfortunately, this devotee who is taking care of the place, he is too much into bhajan. He is not done take care of the place nicely, very dirty. But still you take darshan because land is very pure. Though externally it is very dirty looking, land is very pure. Sanda, and that road, if you can manage, you see, you go walk, you see Jagadananda Pandit's deity, Radha Damodar is there. Then Raghunath Das Goswami is staying, Radha Madan Mohan deity is there. Then left side Krishna Balaram deity is there. In my Sri Kshetra Parikrama book, all these pastimes are described there. More detail you can find there. So after they're called Satasan Road, Sat Asan. That place, 7 rishis were doing tapasya. 7 rishis. Then I don't remember clearly. Then Samar king came to know. Then 7 rishis are there. Then king came to meet them. Then wanted to give them some nice things. Said, no, we don't want anything. Give us Jagannath Prasadam. So every day they are getting Jagannath Prasadam. Very ancient time. Sapta rishis. There is Sat Asan. Sapta rishis. Then later on Mahaprabhu's associates were staying there. Then you go to Tota Gopinath. A very beautiful deity of Tota Gopinath. This evening I will tell you. At first time. You must be very hungry now. Evening time I will tell you Tota Gopinath, and whatever you will see tomorrow I will explain also. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki, Jagannath Puri Dham ki, Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Devi ki, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Gaur